Welcome back to North Sun Tabletop Games as we start our tutorial playthrough of Freedom 5. Scenario Comic Book 1, Vengeance, featuring Baron Blade. So, last video we did the setup. We're going to be using Guise and the Chrono-Ranger. And we're going to jump in and begin. So, our objective is the heroes have to complete their justice cards. The last episode, we pulled those justice cards as part of the setup. Chrono-Ranger has Alien Among Us. He has to defeat 5 yellow henchmen. And Guise has Not on My Watch. He has to defeat 2 Mastermind tokens. So we've got a token out on the board in location 1, and there's a token in location 30. You can't interact with tokens unless all the henchmen in that area are defeated. So let's go ahead, jump right in. Let's get started with Guise. We'll have him go first. He has a number of things he can do on his turn. He's going to start on his private life side. He can attack. He can play an ability card, move, frolic to move up to 2 locations. Heal, bum 1, heal 1 damage. You have to be in private life to do that. Recover, monologue once per turn. If you have 3 or fewer ability cards, draw 2 cards. Personal task, complete a personal task in private life. Justice, attempt to resolve a justice card or interact. If no henchmen are in your location, interact with an anarchy or mastermind token there. If no henchmen or anarchy token are in your location, interact with a bystander or quest there. All right, and then casual guides. Once per turn, choose another hero to discard 1 ability card, then you draw 2 ability cards. Well, I think let's do that now. So let's have somebody, since he's a freeloader, discard a card. We're going to have the Chrono-Ranger discard his green card. And then Guise will get to draw 2 cards. He's got 2 Guise Noirs. All right. And then let's see. We're going to have him flip the hero side. So his ability is I'm invincible. Each time he will take 1 damage, take no damage. And we'll start off with the attack. So his first action is going to be to attack the red minion. He needs a 4 or higher to hit. Right, let's see if he can get it. He does not. We'll spend a second action and try again. 4 or higher. Right, he takes out the red henchman. Then we're going to have him play one of his cards. Let's see. Let's have him play. One second here. Just getting the card in view so you can see that. Right, he's going to play Lucky Find. It has this symbol, so that means it costs an action. Discard 1 other Lucky Find card to gain 1 special card. So he pulled 2 Lucky Finds in his starting hand. We'll discard both of these, and then he'll get a special card. Special cards you can get when you save henchmen. So this will go in his special. To the rescue, play on your turn, move to the location of a bystander token, remove the token, and draw a bystander card. Right, so if we want to, we can use this to save somebody immediately. We'll keep that for now. And next, I think we are going to interact. So our third action, we're going to interact with the mastermind token. All right, so we'll take this token. We'll look and see what number it is. Number 3. We'll shuffle this back in with the other mastermind tokens. We'll try to shuffle it in. And then we'll get the book, and we'll see what number 3 is. All right, so number 3. System crash. And this is what we're comparing to for the part in the chapter. These change as you go through the stories. The mastermind things do different things. But for right now, we've got police defense systems are going haywire. Have they been hacked? We need 2 successes. Roll 3 dice to test tech. So he's going to get 3 yellow dice. Does he have anything to add to that? He does not. He needs to get 4s for his tech skill. Let's see what he gets. 2 successes. All right, 2 successes is enough. With some quick thinking, you discover the source of the cyber attack. Remove an anarchy token of your choice from the city. All right, let's see. We'll take the anarchy token off of. Let's see, there's only purples out, so it's not anything that's going to hurt us too bad. So we'll remove this anarchy token. All right, fantastic. Now, he still has 2 actions left. So let's see, does he have any cards? Price of Love, choose a villain, nope. So we want to keep blues and greens, I know, because we know that the villains, since I've done a test run with, we know the villains are going to be blue and green when they come out. So we definitely want to keep these cards. Let's see what else can he do. I think we're going to want him to, he can recover in some way. So here he can't do that because he's not in auto recover monologue. You have 3 or fewer ability cards. He doesn't have 3. So I think what we'll do is we're going to do To the Rescue. We'll go ahead and play this special card that we got. And we'll move to a location with a bystander and try to save that bystander. So let's see. Best location to go to. What's the closest? I guess we can go down here in this corner. Yep, so he will rocket down here to this corner. This says play your turn, move to the location of a bystander token, remove the token, and draw a bystander card. We'll take this token up. Normally you can't do that when there are bad guys there. And then we're going to go ahead and get a bystander card. Let's see what we got. It is Lake and Dylan. You should get a 3rd scoop of ice cream for saving our dog too. Reward, draw a justice card and place it face up in your reward pile. All right, fantastic. So when these guys have 2 marks here, you can trade that in to get a special card. So we're going to get a special card and we're going to get a justice card face up in our reward pile. So face up in our reward, immediately remove 1 mastermind token from the city, then flip this reward. All right, so we will keep that in our reward pile face up. Special card we get for saving them. Buying time. Playing your turn, reduce the mastermind track by -1. Or we can always spin this to add a dice to an ability check. That's going to go in our board area. Right, we saved him. This bystander can go to the discard pile. We've got 2 actions left. We're going to use another action. We're going to attack these blue henchmen that's in that location. There's 2 blues down there. We need to roll 4s. All right, we clear those guys out. And we have 1 action left. Let's see, if we move 2 spaces and we take a damage, we still won't be hurt because he can block 1 damage. So let's go ahead and have him use his last action to frolic 2 spaces. So he'll frolic 1, 2 over there to Montgomery Industries. And that will be the end of his turn. So once you get to the end of your turn, you do the end of turn abilities. So we have those here coming up in a second. And I'll just show this, I think, once. It's a little bit of a glare, but so at every end of turn, every henchman in your location deals 1 damage to you. So there's 1 in his location, but his special ability blocks 1 damage. Then we draw 2 ability cards and draw a scheme card and resolve steps 1 through 3. Only resolve the event if it is good. And this also changes when you flip and get to the next section. So in the beginning, we're going to do step 1 through 3 and only resolve it if it's good. So henchman attacks, he blocks, he gets to draw 2 cards. He gets Guise the Barbarian, defeat all henchmen, and cheese. Choose a color. Each hero may take any one ability card of that color from their discard pile and add it to their hand. So he'll take those. Then we're going to go ahead and draw the scheme card. Let's see what we are dealing with today. Right. We are going to be able to ignore the bad stuff. We're not going to do that obligation. We're going to have a yellow and a mastermind token on number 8. I believe that is. Number 8. Where's that number 9? The zoo. Hold on. Let me see. No, that's an 8. No, that's a 9. It's a 9. So yellow and mastermind token on number 9. We'll get that out there. Mastermind in yellow. Number 9, 2 blues. On number 6. 2 blues on number 6. So now 6 has 3 on it. And a green on number 8. Green on number 8. So number 8 has 2. And then the hero would have had to take a personal task card, but we could ignore that. So we've got the guys at the location 8, 9, and 6. A bit of trouble. And Guise has his cards, and that is it for him. Now it's the Chrono-Ranger's turn. So on his alter ego side, once per turn, move yourself and up to 1 other hero in your location to any location with a villain, anarchy token, or mastermind token. All right, and he's got deadly aim. When you attack a marked target, nobody's marked yet. Temporal grenade. Choose your location or an adjacent one. And flip all anarchy tokens there to purple. Each hero may place any one ability card in their discard pile on top of their deck. Right, don't need that yet. So we're trying to do Aliens Among Us, so we need 5 yellows. So let's see, any way to get cards. Private Life, you can heal, rewind. Do 1 damage and reshuffle your ability deck. If you have 3 or more damage, heal. Don't need that. Recover, reload. We can do this in either way. Draw 1 ability card. You may exhaust +1 action token to draw 2 cards. Okay, that's good to know. Let's spend 2 actions and do that. And draw 2 ability cards. So it'll be 3 ability cards altogether. So we're going to do recover, reload. We're going to spend 1 action, 2 actions. So for 1 action, you can draw 1, but for 2, you can draw +2. So that's 3 in total. So he's going to draw 1, Hunter and Hunted, 2, Tech Strike, 3, Danny Boy. All right. And then we're going to do once per turn, move yourself and up to 1 other hero in your location to any location with a mastermind token. So we want yellows. 2 yellows on 17. We could move over to 17 first and then do the mastermind token. How many actions do I have? 3. Let's see. Move, 1, 2. Pack. Token. No, that's probably a bad idea. All right, let us go ahead and where's this yellow coming from? All right, let us go back to the board, and then we're going to use his ability to move to where there's a mastermind token. So we're going to come over here. We're going to flip this over. Then we're going to use his ability. We're going to use one of his cards. We're going to use his red card. Danny Boy. He's going to pull out the big guns. Play during your hero phase until the end of your turn. When you take an attack action, You may attack enemies in an adjacent location. Right, so we're gonna play that and then we're gonna attack. We'll get his dice ready. So adjacent is orthogonally, so he can't do anything diagonal. So he's gonna get 2 yellow for the yellow ones in there, 1 yellow for the guy down below, 1 red for this guy, 2 greens for the guy across, and then one more green for this one. So this will be his dice pool. 2 yellows, that's left, right, down, and up. I'm not sure if it's this one or this one, but we'll just pick this one. I know he can't do both. Let's give him a blue. We'll do 1 blue for that one. And then we will roll these up. So he does need different numbers for the different dice. So yellows, he needs 3s, blue 4, red 4, and green 5. All right, so yellows, he needs 3, so that's 1, 2, 3. That's great. So these 3 guys get taken out by his blaster. That'll go on his card. He needs 2 more cards for justice. Red is a miss. The first green is a miss. Blue 4 is a hit. That'll take out this henchman. And green 6 is a hit. We'll take out this guy. All right, so the Chrono-Ranger comes in, cleans house. And he's got 2 more actions left. I think we're going to interact with that mastermind token. Yeah, I think we'll interact with that mastermind token. So let's do his interact action. He'll have 1 action left. We'll look at the bottom of this. Number 2, we'll get this scrambled in here. An explosion has left civilians pinned beneath fallen rubble. Roll 3 dice to test body. Crushed. So his body is red. He needs 4s. So 3 dice to test body. And he doesn't have anything that gives him a boost to testing anything. He does not. Yep, all right. That is 2 successes. 2 successes. Exhausting work. Discard 1 ability card. So that's a success. We were able to get people out, but I have to discard an ability card. We are going to discard the temporal grenade. So we'll discard this for now. And then he has 1 action left. Let's see what he can do. Let's see. He could move up to 2 locations. Is there any place where we could get more yellows? We could move down here for 1 action. Oh, and then wait, what did I do? He only has 1 action left. I did 2 recovers, 1 attack, 1 interact, so he's got 1 action left. I could recover and draw 1 ability card. Yeah, I could do that. It doesn't say once per turn, so I could do that again. This time I would only be able to draw 1 card, but I think that's what I'll do. So we'll do his last action is recover, and we'll draw this card. Extract, remove all henchmen from your location. Okay. All right, and that's going to be his turn. So we'll go to the villain phase. Like I mentioned before, we know that the no henchmen in his area, so he won't take any damage. Then he'll get to draw 2 ability cards. 1 and 2. He got a yellow tech strike and a red Danny boy. Then we're going to draw the scheme card and see how the villains react. All right, so we got a yellow and a mastermind at 23. Put a mastermind at 23. Another yellow comes out. 2 blues at 19. Blue and a blue. I need another blue. Another blue. 2 blues at 19. Right. So there's 3 on 19. That's over in the corner. You might have to deal with that. And then a red and a villain moves, but there's no villains out yet. So we'll put that red on 1, and we can still ignore this obligation, which would give us a personal task. The personal task just suck up your time. We got the yellow on 23 with the mastermind token. We've got the 2 blues out here and the red there. All right, then we are back to Guise. So on Guise's turn, refresh his tokens. Does he want to do anything on his private side? So you start your turn on your private side if you want to. You can't flip back and forth. It's just you can start on private side. I think we are going to have Chrono-Ranger discard a card. He's going to discard one of his yellow tech strikes. And that's going to let Guise draw 2 cards. Then he get Guise the Barbarian. And he's going to get Guise the Barbarian. Right. And we're going to flip. And he moves. Nope, so we'll have to frolic 2 spaces. Oh, we can get to this mastermind token that's right here that we just put out. We have to do 2 mastermind tokens to complete his quest. So he already has 1 mastermind token complete. So we just put this counter on here to show that he did 1. So he just needs 1 more. And he got a reward to remove 1 mastermind token from the city. But I don't know if that counts for him. Oh, for his justice card, it says remove 2 mastermind tokens. That feels like I can just use that reward and remove it. What would I do if I did that? Yeah, I think let's use the reward and remove it before we do anything. So he saved the civilian and he got this justice card that gets to go into his reward. So we're going to say immediately, and actually I should have did this last turn, immediately remove 1 mastermind token from the city. Then flip this card. So he removes it, he flips it, because you can still get bonuses for each chapter to do this. In fact, in this chapter, is there a bonus? There's no bonus yet in the tutorial. So he's going to flip this. That's going to put another token on here, and this will be complete. So he's removed this token, and the reward is flip this reward when you test any attribute to roll +2 dice. This will go into his reward lane. We've got a justice card and this. Since we completed it, we have to go to the book now because we have completed our first chapter. So what you do is at the bottom of the book, it has the objective. So it said chapter 1, each hero must resolve their starting justice card. We just completed that. He hasn't used any actions yet. When you complete the objective, you immediately flip. So you flip. There's emerging threats. We start chapter 2. It says the villains are going to come out. Place Ermine on South Island, Free Drome number 26, and Proletariat on Chatham Country Club in each villain's location. So let's go ahead, and what we'll do is we'll get the start of chapter 2 out, and then we will stop the playthrough right there, and we'll pick up from there next time. So we flip to chapter 2. We'll try to spread this out a little bit. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Something sinister stirs in the shadows, uniting our foes to an unknown cause. Emerging threats. Place Ermine on South Island Free Dome. This is Ermine right here. He's going to go on 26 at the beach. And Proletariat on Chatham Country Club. Proletariat, he's going to go to Chatham Country Club with his clones. Place one anarchy token of their color and henchmen of their color until there are 3 henchmen present. Right, so we'll do that. So Chatham Country Club already had 3. So they've already got 3 up here. So he'll get a blue anarchy token. And then she's going to get a green anarchy token. There's 2 green guys down here, so we'll add 1 more green for her. And then it gives you some special stuff. So Ermine movement, if she gets yellow or green, she's going to do her movement stuff. But instead of placing a green anarchy token, I can put any color. And then Proletariat has the same. If it's red or blue, because he's blue, we will move Proletariat and do the Proletariat bad guy stuff. So let's take a look at the bad guy cards, and then that's what we'll pick up next time. And like I mentioned before, justice rewards, when you have your justice cards and your reward lane flipped over, you can discard those to get special bonuses. Like roll +2 dice when resolving an anarchy or mastermind token, or roll +1 dice when fighting a villain. So we can discard those for bonuses. And then there's new mastermind things that happen in chapter 2. But let's take a look at the villains cards, and we'll wrap up this first part of the playthrough. All right, so first we've got Proletariat. He is a blue villain. He's got 5 life with an asterisk. This is durability, but that's basically how many hits he can take. He has +1 durability for each blue and purple anarchy token in the city. So right now there's 2, so he'd have 7 life. We want to get rid of those anarchy tokens. Proletariat, the everyman, because he has these clones. Movement, multiplying clones. So when he moves, he's going to do this stuff. So sometimes on those scheme cards, when it says move a villain, whenever that occurs, you're going to place a blue anarchy token, deal 2 damage to each hero in his destination. Then every hero in the city has to roll 2 dice to test spirit. If the total number of successes is less than the number of heroes, place +1 blue or purple anarchy token in his destination. So we're playing with 2 players. Both the heroes will roll 2 dice. So basically it's 4 dice. We have to get 2 or more successes, or else he's going to cause anarchy wherever he moves. Defense, when we roll an attack on him, if we roll 3 or fewer dice, he blocks 1 damage. So you want to definitely roll more than 3 dice. Counter strike, after you attack the villains, always do this counter strike unless you have a card that blocks it. After all attacks are rolled, each attacking hero suffers 1 damage, +1 blue or purple anarchy token in the city. So again, blue and purple tokens are bad. We probably want to try to get rid of those before attacking him. And then if he survives, he does this after attack. So if he's not defeated, he heals all damage and moves to a random location, which is bad. So you definitely want to take him out with 1 shot or his clones go crazy. All right, so we'll put that to the side. And once you beat him, you can pick 2 of these rewards. That's on the back of the card. Then it has a little bit about his bio down here if anybody wants to check. All right. Then we have Ermine. He's a green villain. He's got 7 life. Con artist extraordinaire. Movement, impromptu heists. When she moves, place 1 green anarchy token, deal 2 damage to each hero in the destination. Then all heroes have to roll 2 dice to test mine. If you don't roll any successes, we have to discard 1 random ability card. It's like she stole something from us. Defense, subtle diversion. When we roll an attack, if we have 4 or fewer ability cards left in hand, she blocks 1 damage. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Counter strike, after all attacks are rolled, each attacking hero suffers 3 damage. We can discard up to 3 random ability cards to block 1 damage per card discarded. So we can discard to block this if we need to, unless somebody has a card that lets us block the damage. And after attack, long con, if she's not defeated, she heals 1 damage per card discarded to block this counter attack, then moves to a random location. That can be tough to deal with. Right, and that's her. And then she has her defeated stuff. Then she also has her bio there. right. In fact, let me hold up his bio real quick. If anybody wanted to see Proletariat's bio. Okay. I think that's where we'll pause. We'll pick up. It will be Guise's turn. He still has all 5 actions, even though we started his turn. That'll be good. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the start of the playthrough. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you here next time. Thanks for watching and have a great day.